shape us into the people we need to be.
Lindsay Thurber Comprehensive High School held its grade 12 graduation ceremonies on May 22. LTCHS hosted these graduation ceremonies at the Gary W. Harris Canada Games Centre. The ceremonies were separated into two, with one having 208 students and the other at 218. It divided them into two because it is such a large high school. LTCHS Principal Chris Good said these ceremonies were a year-long process to complete.
It's a lot of work, but it's worth it. I mean, it's our one day where we get to celebrate as a school our graduating kids, and that's really important.
Students gathered at an entrance before the ceremonies kicked off to get organized. They would walk into the auditorium to music, and they were greeted by cheers and applause. After walking a little, they would find their way to chairs near the front of the stage. Good gave a speech where he said he was privileged to have been the principal at LTCHS for 5 years. For some of these students, he pointed out he had been their principal in kindergarten. He said this class was memorable because of the connectedness the students had. Red Deer Public School District Board Chair Nicole Buchanan spoke to the students about success not coming from status. Rather, Buchanan said success stems from people living out their values. She said the students had to work hard and stay determined to graduate high school.
It takes a lot to graduate, and we're extremely proud of all of our students and graduates today.
For the first time in LTCHS history, it had two valedictorians, with one of them being student Jet Unrao. Unrao explained life was like a children's book people developed themselves. They were the authors, illustrators, and publishers of these books. The procession saw students leave their spots to go to an area by the stage. A staff member would read out their name and maybe message they wrote as they walked across the stage. Good would shake their hands, hand them their diplomas, and take a photo with them. After that, they would continue walking across the stage to have their tassels turned and shake more hands. They would head back to their seats as the procession went on. Good said high school graduation is a milestone people work towards.
And I think it's important that we honor them and that we let them know that we're proud of them and that they've done well and that we set them up to move on to the next phase of their lives.
Prom, a few more weeks of classes, and exams will follow for LTCHS students. These students will head on to apprenticeships, colleges, universities, or some other adventure once high school concludes. For Rogers TV, I'm Jonathan Bradley.